And we can breathe. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's been a frantic half hour of seeing. It's not my fault, is it? Turn the computer on, off, on, off. Anyway. I thought ice cream is a breakfast food. Well, it was according to you last week. Yeah, so we've got an indication of what chapter we're on. Oh, there's a Sass Lord. Are you going to go and grab some in a few minutes? No worries. Just get enough for everyone here. Yeah, that's all that we require. Right, we are here. I'm guessing we've got to go over here. You are here. Yes. Travel with the knights. So last time we turned up the Earl's estate, didn't we? And we found out it was Percy was dead, and what's the guy's name? William is alive and taken over. So expect raping and pillaging to go up tenfold in the Shire.
Men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of, as King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester. He had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in the north. Then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen's men.
Alright, go to sleep. Let's walk through the camp. Let's go and check out all the soldiers.
Pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war that most of them did not understand. It was then that I witnessed
Does
Aliena's
anybody
brother
understand
Richard
war?
shouting at a
What
man.
is it good for?
The man was in tears, saying he did not want to fight and begging to be allowed to go home.
Well, we've already figured out he's an idiot. Now he's also a coward. Let's not interfere.
Richard told me that he would hang deserters himself if need be. The man stared at him for a long while. And
War
then
never
he started
changes.
shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and began to laugh. Richard and his knights joined in and began to cheer for the king. Richard seemed to me just as desperate as the young man, but he did not know it. His temper would not make him a just earl, I thought. But again, I hoped to see a cruel man win his battles, only to defeat a man more cruel than him.
That's it, William Hamleigh, that's it. So I guess we go to sleep then now. We haven't got any other options.
After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers.
Really?
Soldiers
Okay,
were
that's
on
what
their
you're
way
into.
Lincoln. They had come up the
He likes a
twisting
nice man in
hillside
uniform.
path to our little hamlet in North Wales. My brother Francis and I had tried to outrun them and to warn my parents. But as always when I had this dream, we were too late. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in
There
my
we go.
dream, something was different. I was 6 years old then, and Abbot Peter had not yet taught us about God. But still, I asked the monk the question, why did God do that?
Because he's a made-up person living on a cloud. What do you expect him to do or not do? God has forsaken us. It was not God. Well, like I said, there is no God.
I had said that. It had been my voice answering the child. It was me. I was responsible for the fate of these children, Richard and Aliena. As I tried to calm them, I realized the blood of their father was still on my hands. I awoke with a start. It was as if my dream had not been a warning, but a reminder. I had sinned, and I had to atone.
This is where he starts self-flagellating.
I prayed that I would be able to help those that had already suffered by my hand, and all of Kingsbridge.
Up to Westmill, then. I mean, is this the first time we've been up this corner of the map? I think
like
so.
an eternity. The sun rose, and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself,
well,
that
we'd
King
already
Stephen
heard about
would
him on the
eventually
Crusades,
see
hadn't we?
these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to convince myself that God would make things right.
You are late. Is it done?
No. Their builder is alive.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
So they're going on about
Disappoint me again.
the Tom the Builder, I'm guessing.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamleigh is alive.
Okay, the poisoning didn't go quite to plan then.
Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
So is this Timothy Monk? Have we seen him before in our neck of the woods? Is he one of the monks from Kingsbridge? You liked her bitchiness,
Hurry
okay.
up, my friend. Or do you not want to see our king after all?
I fear I must.
Then let's not waste more time. Come on, Philip.
Yeah, he could have been the one that you tried to rape. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have asked King Stephen for a market license, yeah. Though in the grand scheme of things, whilst war is kicking off, I don't think he's going to be that bothered about granting licenses. Also, hi Epic, I'm doing alright. You know, it was a little frantic trying to get Twitch working and behaving itself. I read somewhere that essentially Twitch hadn't renewed their license, and all the certifications for the website was down or something.
I've heard of you.
Good things, I hope.
Maybe.
No, we heard you're an idiot.
Cathedral.
Where are all the knights and soldiers?
I should go first.
But this is a house of God.
God has been evicted here
Only
from
2
here.
more days.
If they know what's good for them, they'll surrender.
I'd be disappointed if Maud would give up so easily.
You have my sword.
They have the best laughs in Dark Souls. Come on.
Richard of Kingsbridge.
Him. Now, what about those archers out there?
Where is Alonso? Is he still not here?
No. He joined one of the other groups because you wouldn't stop arguing.
Maybe it's
Yeah, he
best.
decided to move from F1 to
I
NASCAR.
doubt it. I only wish your sister had tried to keep you two from quarrelling. I had hoped she would be a better diplomat.
She? Don't make me laugh. And now stop whining. We will go into battle soon. For the king!
Ha for the king!
Right, presumably we can talk to everyone. William and his men. Okay. Do we really want to talk to him? Not particularly. Scared-looking soldier, King Stephen. shields, congregation. Is that everything? We can talk to the horses. Let's go talk to the horses. A disgrace? Really? They're not that disgraceful. Yeah, so we have got 3 chapters left, yeah. Not as relaxed as he pretends. So we can't talk to him. We can talk to William. We'll talk to the scared soldier first.
Father, I'm afraid.
Come now. What are you afraid of?
I own a mill. I built it myself.
I know,
The only thing I
but,
was
you
ever
know,
good at.
this case of what's worse,
I will die
the horses
if I
in
have
the
to
cathedral or, what was his name? William. Who's the biggest heathen? Ask about family.
Do you have a family?
A wife. I can't go out there. I can't.
He must not run. Tell him.
You must not run. You would be hanged.
But I don't know if I can do it.
You must.
When we go to battle, will you pray for me, Father?
Of course.
No, I'm going to be too busy praying for a bunch of other people. You're just a side character. Why would I waste my time on you? Go on then. Let's go talk to the rapist.
I will spare myself the malice and infamy.
Okay, we don't have to talk to him. Good, okay. Must be a king. He's not covered in shit.
I have to go out there myself to see what's going on.
My king, Ranulf's archers are only waiting for you.
They know they'll be at my mercy once I've dealt with Robert the Bastard and Ranulf the traitor. I doubt they dare shoot me.
Is that Robert Baratheon? Oh no, it was Jon Snow's the bastard in that.
Will the church, for once, shut up? We are at war. Wonderful. Now, I will go out there without getting shot in the head. I must know why they posted the archers up there today. Just for once.
Yeah, he did create. Well, the way he was going, I'm guessing he's got more than one, but didn't most of them get bumped off, and it's just the one that was left? Approach the king. Do not. Well, we made it this far. Let's barge our way in.
You. What are you doing here? Have you come to atone for having your monks write that heretical book?
No, my bishop.
So you continue to doubt your bishops, your pope.
Henry.
How dare you show your face here?
Henry! I told you I am not to be disturbed.
This monk should be thrown into a cell. Maybe then he will see reason.
What? Because he doubts your miracles? I have to admit, having someone walk over red-hot plowshares, or putting his hand in boiling water to prove he's innocent, is entertaining. I give you that.
Stephen.
But the monk is right, of course.
There we go. King's siding with us.
There's a tendency that your miracles conveniently happen when the church needs them most. Whoever believes that to be a coincidence, or miraculous, deserves no place at my table. What is your name, monk?
Philip of Gwynedd.
I will make sure my brother won't arrest you. If anyone will have you arrested, it's me.
My king, I have come to see you.
I have no time for you. Unless you know a solution to my problem. There are archers outside, probably looking forward to killing me. But I have to see what's going on out there with my own eyes.
A disguise!
If you have no solution for my problem, better not waste my time. Or I will have you arrested.
wants to take a look outside without getting shot. So we find a disguise. Is there anything else in here? Well, I doubt the shields are going to do anything. Or is that what it actually wants us to do?
A shield could surely stop an arrow.
A shield should be offer protection against. Yeah, okay. It's not that old. It's basically been released as episodes. Well, 3 episodes based on books. This book came out in December, so it's only 3-4 months old. And then the previous chapter to that was middle of last year.
They are already praying for Stephen, but I doubt that's the solution he's looking for.
Well, let's offer a shield then. A disguise will be better,
My
though.
king, you could use a shield to protect yourself.
A well-directed arrow can pierce a shield, a helmet even.
Then
Yeah,
why
they've
do
gone for a
all
very
these men
specific
wear
look with the
helmets?
art. It's kind of trying to reflect this the period of time, almost like tapestry type art. Will Richard protect him?
What would be the safest way to face an archer?
Are you thinking of joining us in battle?
He's finally become one of us.
One of us. One of
Never
us.
mind. If Stephen were to ride on a horse, he would probably make an even better target.
Maybe we can use William as a meat shield.
No. I doubt he would know the answer.
Is there anything else in here we're supposed to look at? We can't talk to the congregation. Yeah, that would make sense. Smoke screen.
Today there's twice as many archers up there.
Is that not a bad thing?
I've been standing here for weeks now. Ranulph's men are probably just bored. They don't mean harm.
How can you be sure?
Listen. Well, that's my friend over there. I've never seen him, but we do this every day. That's how I'm sure.
Inspect. After Lincoln Castle was taken over by men loyal to the Empress Maud, the king lay siege to the castle. Shortly thereafter, the news reached the king that Maud's half-brother is advancing on Lincoln. While he is accompanied by great numbers of Welsh forces, Stephen too is well prepared for a battle. In only 2 days' time, the war for the English throne may finally come to an end when the forces of Maud and Stephen meet on the battleground outside Lincoln. So anything out here we can...
No. That won't keep him safe. Stephen would be just as good a target on the top of the cathedral. Our king's advisors believe it would be dangerous for him to stand out here in front of the archers.
They're right.
They are?
Don't worry. They won't waste their arrows on monks and peasants.
There you
But
go.
The king would definitely be a tempting target.
A
Would end the war
disguise!
in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot the bastard of Gloucester either.
There you go. It's almost as if it was like an obvious answer. But yeah, further to your point, Epic, this is essentially just like a classic point and click. It's done by Daedalic Games, who are known for these type of games.
If you were to dress like a poor man, not like a king or a soldier, the archers might not shoot at you.
This is highly inappropriate, Philip of Gwynedd.
It is. But he's right. Robert's a bastard, but his men are not without honor. Who are you again, monk? Why have you come?
I'm the Prior of Kingsbridge, my king.
All I want is a market.
Ah, of course. The Prior of Kingsbridge.
I have come to ask for your help.
What could be important enough to disturb the king at a time like this?
Robert of Gloucester will attack in 2 days' time.
Let us find out why he's here, shall we? Get undressed, Prior of Kingsbridge.
My king.
Strip!
Don't
Go on.
be shy.
Dance for us.
What's your
Dance
idea,
for us.
after all?
No.
Ranulph's men have been nervous all day. Now why is that?
Why is he stood outside dressed as a king then now?
And yet they could stay holed up in my castle for another month with all these men. So why have the archers out at all? And be safer inside. They don't have to stand up
Was it
there.
specifically a Daedalic game? I can't think of anything.
My king. The late Percy Hamleigh and the Priory of Kingsbridge had an agreement.
I remember. And according to his son, you broke the agreement by conducting an illegal market.
He told you?
It was only supposed to support the cathedral.
The income was
No, it's a
only
point to click.
used to support the cathedral. I did not know we needed a license. The
Trying to
market
think
was
of
held on the
one.
church's ground.
The church is not above the law. This is not the Holy Roman Empire.
No, of course not.
Your market is illegal. I supported William in his decision to punish you, for it didn't merely pay for your cathedral. It also paid for the children of that traitor Bartholomew.
But they're no traitors.
Aliena and Richard are no traitors. You said so yourself. You said they shall go free.
I remember my words, monk.
Richard
But the
fights
Earl
for
of
you.
Shiring tells me that a knight in my employ seeks to convince me to change my loyalties.
I wouldn't know much about that.
William Hamleigh and Bishop Waleran said you were sly. Now I think I know why.
My king, you must not trust them.
Hear me now. You will not receive a market license.
Oh, well,
and
there
the
goes.
children of Bartholomew will hang if they go against the Isle of Shiring. Do you understand?
I understand.
Broken Sword. Yeah, there was a whole series of Broken Sword ones.
Robert of Gloucester is not attacking in 2 days. He's attacking today. To arms! It's an ambush. Do not use the front entrance. They knew that would draw us out. Get my clothes. I need my horse.
I'm wearing your clothes. Do you realize let's just strip right here now?
As Stephen and his men went to face the approaching army, his brother, Bishop Henry, urged me up to the top of the cathedral.
What, so he could push me off?
That made him forget about our dispute.
I think I only ever played one of the Broken Sword games. You know, just a small taster. I think I played it on PC.
Pray with me, Philip.
But there's been a recent, I don't know whether it's a reboot or a remaster of Type 1. Last few years that I was tempted to maybe grab. Pray for peace.
And I forgot about Kingsbridge and the market and what I wanted. I simply prayed for peace. And as I did, I realized that ever since the dream about my parents, I had not prayed.
What kind of monk are you then?
As in the dream, My prayers would not be heard now. I begged the Lord to make me see. To make me see that he was there.
Philip, look!
I was too far away to understand what was happening.
Robert's men. They're winning. Stephen is lost.
It felt like the world was spinning under my feet. I was afraid that I
Well,
would fall.
technically it is.
I closed my
The
eyes.
world's rotating at a rather fast pace. It's just we don't feel the effects. They've unleashed the devil.
They're breaking through the church doors.
So if we had told that scared soldier to stay in the church, hide in the church, wouldn't have made much difference. The beast. Get back! Foul beast!
Where are the women?
And then I knew it was us. Only us. No devil to harm us. No god to protect us. Only us.
What? Has he suddenly discovered the biggest demon of them all is man?
Philip was gone for 2 weeks. We had no idea what had happened to him.
Much later.
We had other things on our mind. Ali and I.
Are you sure we're alone?
We are the worst, yes.
Right now, there's only you and me.
Oh, so how you doing, Jimbo?
Look at that.
Told you.
I hope Philip and Richard are all right.
Me too.
They're in the midst of war. What do you expect? Though your brother's such an idiot, he'd probably
read our book?
Not know which end of the pointy sword is supposed to go in the bad guy, and not. Yeah.
What did you think?
Also, where did we actually get the book from? Oh no, we got it from somebody at the market, didn't we?
No, this
through
is
her
Philip's
contact of
fault.
selling the
If all this
fleeces.
falls apart because he set up an illegal market, he alone will be responsible.
I have faith in him, and so should you. Who else could save Kingsbridge if not him?
Crotchety old man. Always has to find something to complain about.
Do you still remember the text?
Well, do you?
Well...
Let's go with Aliena.
Before me he stood, his clothing set aside. No flaw to be found in all his body.
Was that poem not about a woman?
Oh! It seems I mixed that up.
With what?
They're clearly reading the precursor to 50 Shades. This is where it starts getting kinky. There, he's going to start. No, she's going to start strapping him to a table instead.
Oh, her shoulders and her arms. I saw and I caressed.
Either that, it is just
Then her
Twilight
breasts,
fanfiction.
Forms made to be felt and touched.
I remember that part.
Oh, you do?
Do you need an adult? We'll just bounce between the two of them.
His belly beneath his slender waist. His legs, what form, what a perfect arse.
No, we've established a brother's the absolute arse. No, oh, not that kind of arse.
Don't you like my version?
Oh, I like it. Why recall each aspect? Nothing that I saw lacked perfection. As I hugged my naked body close to hers.
Jack.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too. I always will.
This is how they get away with the PG rating in this game. They don't show anything. They just do it all in dialogue. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've got a bit of hand action. And the pervy stepbrother.
Did you hear something?
They've known each other for what, like...
No.
Well, he was like 8 or 9 when they first introduced, so...
It's only us.
Probably,
you.
I'd say like at least 60, 17 now, are they? So, what?
Only
7 years, something like that.
Hey.
At least he just stood there. He wasn't whacking one off in the corner. Pillar, I just met her. Perv in the doorway. Lincoln. What else we got? We got guards, captured knights, clouds, Lincoln. Okay. Talk to the king.
That's better. Never let them see you weak. Stand tall.
At least we had time enough to, swap clothes back again.
What about Ranulf's men?
Probably glad to be out of the castle after all that time. Probably looking for women and getting drunk.
Also, if he went into battle, that's highly impractical outfit to go into battle. Surely they could have given him some armor. Either that, he went out in armor, he came back, got changed, and then surrendered, or... Yeah.
Richard! Don't draw attention to yourself. Not when they have you in a cage. Not if you're the
What else were they going to do?
Why am I in here?
You are with us, are you not?
I prayed for peace.
Peace is the wait between one battle and the next. You were right about William Hamleigh.
How so?
The moment the battle took a turn for the worse, he and his
I know
men
they were
switched
ambushed, but
sides.
surely he had enough time. Once he sent the men to the slaughter, he could have been getting changed. Or was he too busy looking for the back door?
Himself and for Bishop Waleran.
The killing will go on and on. Like you say, war. War never changes.
How many died?
What?
How many people died in the battle?
Too many. I even lost my horse. But Robert is not an animal. I'll give him that. Or we wouldn't be here.
He's over there. Thank you.
Brother!
Oh, Philip.
Of course. You came with your master, Earl Robert, did you not?
Yes. When I heard from Bishop Henry that you were in Lincoln, I started looking. He thought you were dead.
Not yet. It is good to see you, brother.
Henry said you came because you need a market license.
Yes.
I think I know someone who can help. I'll have you released, and then we will go to Winchester. Just be patient.
See, we couldn't do a deal with this king, so we just find another one to do a deal with.
What about you?
My loyals will make their moves. The game is not yet over.
The game is afoot.
Peace. If you want to save the lives of the innocent, you have to give up. Never.
You know nothing of politics, monk.
If the only thing I'm not good at, then there really is no hope.
So this is your brother? I have heard much about you, Prior. Your brother has supported our family.
Wasn't the bishop the King Stephen's brother as well? He's flipped pretty quickly.
Hereby I grant Kingsbridge the same market rights as Shiring.
The same rights?
The same.
Thank you, my queen.
Thank you.
The bloodline is restored. Not long, and my son will take his rightful place here on the throne.
All will be as it was. I will be a just king, as Grandfather Henry was.
Peace will be restored in England. Do you have anything else?
You already like Maud.
Prior.
No.
Both of those were going to lead to an argument.
Thank you, my queen.
We have a license. After the Battle of Lincoln, Kingsbridge was granted market rights by the English throne. License grants Kingsbridge the same rights as Shiring. Finally, Philip is able to reopen the market. But in addition to that, he is also allowed to hold a fleece fair. This is a great opportunity for the town and its people, as the wool traders despise the conditions on the fleece fair in Shiring. The priory and the people of Kingsbridge and the wool traders like Aliena will profit greatly. Yeah, arguing with the crown is always bad politics. Nothing good can come from it. Unless they're locked in a cage, then you're pretty much okay, because they're not going to be able to do much to you other than hold a grudge. Also, I am going to have to spend a bunch of time this weekend redoing highlights, because I don't know if you've heard.
In the last 2
Twitch also screwed up a few days ago, and they sent an email saying any highlights created between the 26th and the 8th were going to get deleted, but in fact it was between the 14th and the 21st, so I've lost a week's worth of VODs, essentially.
Is finally over.
It will never be over.
What did you say, Philip?
Nothing. The music is too loud.
Damn those kids and their music!
Play out there is not appropriate for our monastery.
The fair will be over soon. And by then, Kingsbridge will be self-sufficient.
Is it Ben and Jerry's for breakfast again, Valdir? Even though for you it's 3:15 in the afternoon. Do we have to just talk to Tom? Or are we control? No, we're controlling Tom. Okay, then let's go talk to Philip. Have we actually controlled Tom in the past? He hasn't. He's been a main character, but it's not one we've tended to control.
How are things at the quarry?
All's in order. We won't have any further problems. So, why did you ask me to come?
It's about Jack. He got into a fight with Alfred again. Have you come to a decision yet about my proposition?
You shouldn't really be proposing to your builder. You never know where it's going to go.
Yes. I think it wise you take in Jack as a novice. He wouldn't work on the cathedral, but he could stay in Kingsbridge.
Jack can already read and write, and there is much more we can teach him here. What does his mother think?
She may never agree to marry me because of this. She believes I'm favouring Alfred. But Alfred is the master craftsman. I taught him since he was 6. Jack is only an apprentice.
And the two can't go on like this.
Ooh, thank you for the follow, Epic.
I have no choice. I want the best for my children.
What, like leaving your youngest abandoned in the woods when he's like hours old?
Let us talk to Jack then.
Yes.
In a good mood since Philip's return. Can we get anything else? Did we talk to the miserable old bastard as well? Looks absent-minded. Oh, model. We can go and have a look at our model. Not long to go now.
Tom? Wait for me.
Philip? Something is ailing you, isn't it? Philip, you told me in Cuthbert once that if you became prior, you would want to fight the priory's debt. Remember? It was the day little Jonathan came to us.
Yes.
That's the kid. That's the kid that abandoned in the woods.
He was so little.
You achieved what you set out to do, and so much more. If only Cuthbert was still here with us to see this.
Milius, we have not had time to talk since I returned.
There was time, but you avoided it.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
Why? For once, all is well.
It started even before I left my brother in Winchester, but he's still in the middle of all the chaos out there.
Let's just face it, he has more to lose now.
For him.
Yeah, he's built up the cathedral and the priory to this height. It's all going to get taken away.
No?
I think I've lost my faith.
Gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
Let us talk later.
No.
Like we used to.
Yes, of course.
So he's in charge of priory, but he doesn't believe any longer.
Are you not coming, Remigius?
I have pressing matters to attend to, my prior.
All right.
I've got to shove pine cones up my ass. There's got to be something, some reason why.
What surprise is it?
Well, I think you'll be amazed, both of you.
Ooh, now I'm curious. When can we see it?
I should be done this afternoon. Come on, Jonathan. Let's have a look at the bear.
Yes, please.
Have fun, boys. Any idea what he's up to?
I have no idea.
Father, Jack took tools from the site. I don't know what he did with them, but I know he took them.
Well, you two won't get a chance to quarrel in the future. Philip will see to that. But Jack is not the only one to blame in this.
Right, we got control again. Let's go talk to Martha and Aliena then.
Martha, have you seen Jack?
He went with Jonathan to see the...
Hey, Max. How you doing, buddy?
That's dangerous. What is he thinking? Oh.
Can't allow anything to happen to Jonathan. Okay. Never seen that many people here before. Can we go back to the cathedral?
The finest class between Salisbury and Winchester. We were just inside.
It's a case of how many E's is that? Bit connect. Oh, right. Okay. Were you having connection issues as well? It's a case of it. The stream started half an hour later than usual for me because nothing was working. Twitch got broke again. Well, Twitch is never going to be broke because it's got Amazon money, but something broke Twitch. Normally, I think it was something like somebody forgot to renew a license.
Buy him a new horse.
Look at him go!
Are you sure
Okay,
you want to see this?
they're bear baiting, are they?
What a show!
Why did the bear and dog fight?
It's in their nature. The beast that is more clever and stronger wins.
No. For them, There is no winning. Jonathan, come here.
Oh, not
You
the
shouldn't have brought
doggy!
him here. It's dangerous.
I'm always doing something wrong no matter what I do.
This is called The Pillars of the Earth. It's a point-and-click adventure game by Daedalic Entertainment, set in medieval England, with following about like 3 main characters in this like period as they build a cathedral. So it's all like political intrigue. Think a more historically accurate version of like Game of Thrones type deal.
The world is unjust. We are like these poor animals, forced to tear at each other's flesh. It is a game that they force us to play.
They? As in the aristocracy?
The kings and empresses, even the bishop.
I think it's just the art and animation style that makes it look a little anime. It's got a very European feel as opposed to Eastern Asian type feel.
And we don't even know we are playing their game. You have every right to be angry. But there is a way to remove yourself from that cage. Perhaps not for the sake of God, but for the sake of man.
What do you mean?
I want you to become a monk.
So step outside the cage and just lock yourself in a monastic cell instead.
Wait! Don't go wandering off on your own.
I know, poor doggo.
No, I need to look after Jonathan.
Right, chase the kid. Is this where he climbs up onto the roof and we're going to have a dramatic moment as
Have you two seen my son?
dive to save the baby?
The bear fight.
Aliena? I have come to...
To what? What's wrong with your brother? I've no idea.
Aliena, I have come to ask for your hand. In marriage.
Are you mad, Alfred Builder?
What?
Why would you think that I...
Did you hear that?
What was that?
The devil? I told you the kid was going to go for the roof. I'm still very suspicious about those bricks dangling from the roof. Somebody's going to get squashed. Yeah, he wanted to marry her beforehand when they were laying the bricks in the floor and that. But now the pervert just wants her to himself. Right, can we just talk to the crying kid, please?
Oh, now. I'm here. Should have looked out for you. You wanted to go all the way up there? Like Alfred and Jack do? Come on. We'll go together. You and me.
Okay, so he's going to drop the kid off the roof. You know, he didn't manage to kill him with, you know, freezing temperatures and that.
So, this is it then?
Oh.
Who's that man?
He's a very bad man.
I am the Earl of Shiring, boy.
The post-birth abortion.
Now, while my men inspect your market, tell me, where is your saint?
The crypt.
Speak up!
Tom!
The crypt!
Oh, you are Tom Builder. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay, right. That took a turn. Also, what happened to his mother that got poisoned and that? We find out any more? Is that the cliffhanger for the chapter? If so, it's a very quick chapter. It was indeed. No, we're just unconscious. I think we may have a slight concussion. We're seeing a forest inside the cathedral. Oh yeah, I'm hoping for a horrible death for him as well. This is the grave of his wife that he buried. How could you leave our son in the woods, you bastard? Okay.
I am so sorry.
All is well, my husband. Rest now.
Yeah, very severe brain injury. I think she'd be pissed at him.
This is the end.
Well, Jack's already burnt down one cathedral.
They were burning by God. They were on fire.
Where are the others? They're going to kill them!
Aliena! Milius locked the door.
From the outside? Is he still out there? No.
This is a building site. There's going to be plenty holes in the wall. There's scaffolding. We can get a way around. Come on. Oh, I thought we were playing as Jack. No.
They're out here. We won't make it.
I will be done.
What did we do wrong?
As it is in heaven.
Nothing.
Then why is the Lord punishing us?
You had sinful thoughts again, didn't you, brother? It's your fault.
Ever since that lightning struck, Kingsbridge has been cursed. We are doomed.
Doomed, I say.
I've come here. Kingsbridge has been doomed.
Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts.
Milius locked it. Milius! I think I can hear him out there.
Return our saint, or you will go to hell.
No.
Well, we've already established she's going there already.
No!
As we have forgiven our debts.
William Hamleigh.
Ah! Aliena is still out there.
So is Jonathan.
No, Jonathan had his head caved in by a horse.
Damn it. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Arrows! They're shooting arrows into the cloister! Aliena! Everyone stay away from the windows!
Will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
What do you mean? This is a cathedral. It's nothing but pillars and windows.
No, I can't go out there.
We must!
As we have forgiven our debtors.
You didn't see what I saw. By God, you didn't see it.
Temptation,
The Lord is my shepherd.
but deliver us from evil.
Well, we don't need a shepherd at the moment. We need a surgeon.
Pray with our brothers. I will make sure nobody leaves.
Art in heaven.
I must go out there and find Jonathan!
Hallowed be
This
thy name.
is beyond your power. Only God can help him now.
But God protects him. Group of people.
Be done on earth as it is in heaven.
It was the Earl!
Oh,
I saw him!
and forgive us our
It's all right.
Why did this happen? What did you do?
Because he's a bastard.
What?
And he's going to get what's coming to him.
Do this without a reason. So what did you do?
Damn it.
The Earl is a mass-murdering fuckhead. That's why he did it.
This isn't happening.
What else? People, choir member.
Aliena! Thy kingdom come.
Oh, are we supposed to use the Jonathan picture on people to see? Have you seen this boy?
Did you see Jonathan? What? No. Give us this day. I mean, yes, he was in the cathedral. Be quiet. I saw him when the fire started in the market. As we have forgiven our debtors.
Does that mean we can go in now?
And lead us not into temptation. Jonathan is not here. But deliver us from I need to go out and look for him. No! Oh, man. If you leave, they'll know we're in here. Damn it!
Well, where else are we going to be? Of course they know we're in here.
Have you seen Jonathan? Hallowed be thy name.
Oh, if he was out there, then there's no hope for him.
Kingdom come. As long as I'm prior, no one here will give up on the child. Do you hear? Done on earth as it is in heaven.
Presumably, we do this on Jack. Jack will know a way in.
Boy in a monk's robe.
I didn't think you were allowed to have children of your own. What kind of monk are you?
A progressive kind.
Bring this on us.
Lead us not into temptation.
Okay, fine.
But deliver us from evil.
Presumably, this will move the story along.
Have you seen Jonathan? He was with Tom. Out there. Hallowed be thy name.
Can we do the path to the mill?
If I'm lucky, he's hiding at the mill. Will be done. If not, I can walk on and look for him. Give us this day our daily bread. Oh no! Why? And forgive us our debts. The gate is locked as well. As we have Aliena is this way. So are the attackers. Lead us not into if we go this way, they might not see us. You're right. But deliver us from evil.
We need to outflank them.
It's locked. Amen.
There's going to be tools here. It's a building site.
Jack! Hallowed be thy name.
It's a case of, if he's an apprentice mason, he'll have a big hammer, surely.
Jack!
Who the hell's Mary? I don't remember Mary's. Because we've got Aliena and Martha are the kids.
Move, Mary, please.
No, I don't remember Mary.
We must leave him here.
No! I have to help him! Peter! We cannot
Who the hell's
leave her
Peter?
Words from the scripture will calm her.
here. Look at her, husband. Look at her.
Just knock her out and drag her off.
Your words won't do any good.
I won't allow you to poison her, woman.
This herb will help her. It works.
I will not let you use your devil's work on her.
Let's go with the drugs.
What's going on here?
Look at that poor woman. Her husband has died in her arms. Your sub-prior refuses to let me help her.
It's just a bit of opium. There's no harm.
The devil's work.
We must get her away from here. William and his men will ride this way. I know it.
You're right. We must make haste.
Philip, I told you this woman is a witch.
There's plenty of fires around here. We can burn her later.
Henbane?
The devil's eye. So you admit that you are trying to poison this woman?
Oh, does the evil eye of the flower intimidate you, you old goat?
Calm down, all of you.
Prior Philip, take this. It will calm her nerves if she chews on it. For once, do the right thing.
Prior James was right about you.
Prior James? You have no idea what kind of man Prior James was. You are a fool.
Are you sure this
That
won't
should have said-
harm her?
Yes, I am.
No! We grow herbs too, Remigius.
Yeah, we just don't let them into our special herb garden, these invaders, you know. Why do you think all these monks are that chilled out?
It's working.
I told you. Maybe I was wrong about you, Philip.
How could you do that?
Oh, piss on you.
We need to move now.
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shiring do this?
Because he's a mass-murdering fuckhead. We've already established this.
Shh. 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 Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite well. He got pretty far.
There was someone here with him.
Hugh's right. They might be close by.
We should make haste. We got what we came for.
Not yet.
Oh, right. I wasn't expecting a quick time event.
Why do I get the feeling you're upset?
We didn't have to do this. We came for the Saint.
They deserved it. Like this ugly bastard.
Kingsbridge defied us for the last time. That monk, the bitch, and the bastard she's fucking.
Is this where... Yeah, I was going to say this is where Jack comes in.
Come on, move. After him.
But William said...
I said move.
No one calls me a bastard. Even though it's an accurate description. Because his father was dead. And even his stepfather, the outer wedlock.
She was in the market. I heard William calling out her name.
Jack, come. We must find her and Jonathan.
Well, I thought Jonathan and Tom had been trampled on.
Dear God. Oh. No. Aliena. Aliena! Jonathan!
Yeah, but it was a big horse, and I've got a feeling the kid got squashed as well.
From me again.
Aliena! No matter what you do, no matter where you go, I will find you. Every time you think you're safe, every time you play house, I will find you. And I will crush you. Now, kill them all. And make her watch.
Aliena, are you all right?
Sounds like she's got a bit tinnitus going on.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
Can't you hear me?
Jack! It's all gone. I can't support Richard like this. What am I going to do now?
Are we taking a small band of mercenaries and we just slit his throat?
Tom. Oh, God. No.
Who's going to finish the cathedral now? I wouldn't entrust your son to finish it.
We must ask the bishop for help.
The bishop? Are you mad?
He's more corrupt than the others.
How can we go on living in Kingsbridge now? Will the cathedral still be built?
Not without the market.
It must be, or there'll be no work for us.
Please. Our prior will answer all of your questions. Philip, they are waiting for you.
God has forsaken us.
Can we stay in Kingsbridge?
Let's try and inspire confidence.
Brother Andrew is overseeing the repairs. And we will be able to continue the construction of our cathedral. Tom Builder's son, Alfred, will take over the position of Master Builder. Though it will take longer.
Oh, good, more
we will
work.
not hold a market again. And I am happy to welcome a new novice. Most of us are familiar with him, so I'm sure we all can share the sentiment that he will be very welcome in our priory.
Hang on a second, I didn't agree to this.
Jack. As was Tom's wish.
Why were we attacked?
Was that really the Earl of Shiring?
And the saint?
Yes! Yes, what about the saint?
How many have died? How many were wounded?
He will answer.
All just to protect a bunch of bones.
Please tell us what to do.
Presumably we have to do all the
people
dialogues.
died. Many were injured. Among the dead is Tom Builder. No. He died protecting our little Jonathan. For which I will be eternally grateful.
Tom Builder is dead.
What will happen to our cathedral now?
Well, I just told you that. His son will take over. Just don't expect the same level of craftsmanship.
Brother Arnaldus.
Well, at least we've upkept that promise. We did say we were going to bury him.
And Brother Milius.
Arnaldus was the old boy, wasn't he? Kept asking to be buried.
He rests by Cuthbert's side now. And 8 more lives were taken.
As things go, you know, mass slaughter and only, 11 people died? That's not too bad.
Will the Earl of Shiring be judged for what he did?
Are you kidding? He's aristocracy. He'll just get away with it. Pay off the judge, be fine.
Where is the saint?
Adolphus will protect us.
Better if you answer their questions.
Yeah, he stole the saint.
He looks pale.
You know that pile of bones we were all worshipping? We're going to have to find some replacement ones. Thankfully, there's some new corpses in the garden.
Were stolen from this crypt.
We are doomed.
The saint's
Who
gone.
took him?
Was it the Earl of Shiring?
Why would he do that?
Because he's a mass murdering fuckhead. How many times do I have to say it?
I saw it.
Please tell us.
Tell us what will happen with us.
This
With Kingsbridge.
attack.
Shall I continue for you, my prior?
No. This attack was a great tragedy.
Way to undersell
I
it.
cannot think of why anyone would do that to us. It is impossible to grasp how these men could just...
You went against the Earl of Shiring.
He said you defied him!
Philip was in the right. We had a market license.
Our prior was in the right, but we all knew what kind of man William Hamleigh is. Defiance will only lead to more grief.
I agree.
You should have been more careful. We must never again hold a market.
No. No, we must not.
No, we must go burn down his market instead now.
But it's not his fault, is it?
It's in the Bible there, you know, an eye for an eye, vengeance and all that.
Why is he not answering?
I thought we've already tried to inspire in confidence and it didn't quite work.
Is he not saying anything?
How will we go on?
Why is God doing this to us?
Because he's a made-up person living in a cloud. What do you expect him to do down here?
No. I cannot give you confidence. The stories of how God tested the faith of his followers. I see now how true they are. I think you do as well. I am asking myself, where is God? Why did he not prevent all this? I do not know. I have no answer.
Yay! Speak! Oh, right, sorry.
One day, God said to Satan, "Look at my man Job. There's a good man if ever I saw one." So Satan said, "You've given him everything. That's why he's a good man." But God said, even if he were to lose everything he has, his faith in me would not falter, and I will prove it to you.
Pick on Job, whatever.
Hell for this. What? I defeated your greatest enemy. It was a holy mission.
It's not up to you to decide that. Even your father would not have been that foolish.
I am not my father.
They saw you. They know that the Earl of Shiring is a murderer. What
Well, we knew that prior to that.
Kingsbridge were hurt. What then?
Absolve my sins.
Only if you announce your loyalty to King Stephen.
No, Stephen lost. He is weak.
Bishop Henry will not approve of me giving absolution to a supporter of Empress Maud. Are you a man of the church or not?
I am.
Then do as you are told. And never defy me again. Is that understood?
Yes, my bishop.
Well, normally I'd switch over at 3. It's 10:02 now. Admittedly, we start half an hour later, and I presume it'll be a reasonably short chapter. Because it's going to have to land on a cliffhanger or something, isn't it? To move on to the next book. So, we'll carry on. Like I said, I figured we'd be able to wrap this one up today. Though it is going to leave us with a gap in the schedule next week. You were going to demand I finish it. So, I guess we're going to be looking for a new narrative one to fill in next Wednesday. So,
We'll tell everyone
once again,
about us, Ali.
time to start sending me suggestions. Tell anyone. Maybe we should have told everyone.
Maybe we should have told everyone while we still could. Maybe there would have been ways to make it last.
Maybe we wouldn't have had perverts staring at us while we did it in the cathedral roof.
Jack! Oh, what is he doing in there? Jack!
Okay, so I know the pony ones, and it's one of the ones I have considered doing in the past. It's just I haven't got them, so it'd be a case of I'd have to see if I can pick some of them up cheap. And because the series has been so long running, is it I'd have to start from the beginning, or could I just cherry pick the best ones?
At least I still have my hair.
Where can we go from here?
Anywhere we want.
What is this?
I told you I had a surprise for you. Remember? This is it.
What is it?
It's a first version of a fulling mill.
Is fulling the cloth all by itself using the motion of the water wheel?
Yes. What do you think?
It's just a prototype. I'm going to improve it before we go to Dragon's Den.
Not just wool. Like you wanted to.
I won't be selling wool anymore.
I
have one mission in life now, and it's to kill William.
Why?
William Hamleigh.
William Hamleigh.
We will go someplace else then, where he won't find us.
He will find me, wherever I go.
You can't just...
There's only one way this ends.
I'm not giving up. And I'm not running away. And because I'm not running away, there is something... It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do.
I will get married to support Richard. We can meet again, not like this. Wish things were different. I love you, I do. Okay, we're going with a clean break. We can't meet again.
We can't meet again. Not like this.
Why?
I wish things were different.
I wish things were different.
What things?
Oh, Jack,
What is it?
I have to marry somebody else.
I'm getting married. To support Richard.
You're marrying your brother? What kind of sick time are we living in?
It's not important. William will burn down anything that I build up. This is the only choice I have. My husband will pay for Richard's expenses. It's the only way my brother can protect our people.
I will marry you.
We said we were going to go with the clean break, didn't we?
This is not about what I want. William Hamleigh did not kill all those people because the bishop told him to. Or because of Philip.
It's because he's a sicko.
For me. I need money to support Richard, not just any husband.
You're not good enough for me.
Jack, this is not just about you and me anymore.
It used to be.
Because I was irresponsible. I am the daughter of the Earl of Shiring.
No, you are not. You were once.
What do you want me to do?
Run away with me.
Forest? Just you and me?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Do you think I want this? Did you not see what happened here in Kingsbridge?
You know I did.
But you hid for days while we buried the dead. What for? To build a machine we can't use? Just doing what you feel like is not the most responsible choice.
Oh, so if he's working on cloth, having those kind of moths around is probably not a good idea.
We owe Kingsbridge, Jack. And I owe my family and my people.
And what about me?
You became a bloody monk.
Well, that sounds like a good 80s like genre movie, The Bloody Monk.
I know. I am sorry, Jack. If you love me, let me fight the only way I can.
Oh, right in the feels is it, Solux?
Who is it?
What?
Who are you marrying? Who the hell's Alfred? Have we come across an Alfred before? Oh no, it's the brother, isn't it? He's that inconsequential, it doesn't matter. It's not important.
It's not important.
Please. Don't you think I deserve to know?
Let's face it, he's gonna find out.
He has steady income from the houses he builds in Shiring and Winchester. And he is a master builder now.
What?
What? No! No!
Once, you asked me if I often think of our parents.
I do, all the time. Watching them getting horribly murdered.
I do. And I often think of the day they were killed. And of how Abbot Peter took us in. Peter raised us and taught us about God. We grew up in the safety of the monastery. Only now have I begun to understand that outside the priory, the killing continued. Every single...
Is that supposed to be symbolic? Moth to the flame. We're questioning God actually exists, not whether he cares or not.
I have come to believe that if God existed, he would not allow all the pain and bloodshed. A few days ago, William Hamleigh and his men attacked us. Many died by their hand. And among them is Milius. First, I had brought the devil to Kingsbridge. For I thought I had
all this tough living in a monastery, he's just going to be completely ripped, isn't he?
I was afraid that in my dreams I might flee from his grasp in blind terror toward the river and drown like Prior James did. But I know this is not the work of the devil, but of man. But then, where is God?
What Abbot Peter taught us was wrong. Most of what Abbot Peter... We'll soften it. Most of. No experience with sword fighting. Yeah. He's going to be like Henry in Kingdom Come. He's just going to be... where's the sword go?
Away from sin. Away from want. Away from the world that turns man against man. I know I blamed you for what happened after we got involved with Bishop Waleran. I do not anymore. But I blame our church and men like Waleran. Because they involved themselves in the bloodshed. As Peter...
How else do you think they're going to fill their coffers?
Into seclusion. The answers I seek are not out there. Maybe I will find them in here.
Put that away! Stop it immediately!
Have there been many patches to, you know, improve the, you know, the bugs and the frame rates and things like that? Yeah, for Kingdom Come. Okay, did we just murder Alfred? No? Okay, not quite. He's been on the sacramental wine, hasn't he?
Take him away.
Look, I told you we were swapping this quote-unquote cage Philip was going on about for a monastic cell. Exactly what happens. It works fine for you now, okay. Walls, door, opening. They fed me. Won't fit through there. Lock me in. I'm no monk. Alright, can we...
It's all useless. No.
See anything
it's all useless.
Slingshot at the wall?
No.
Is there anything else? I just had to click on stuff a bunch of times. What's with the moths? Oh, Mother.
Jack.
Have you got a way out of here?
Mother? The water duct runs right under the cell. Look for a loose stone in the floor. It'll sound hollow.
What? How do you know that?
This isn't the first time I've had to burst out of jail. Admittedly, when we started, she lived at the monastery, didn't she? And then she disappeared to the woods, so maybe this is how she escaped. No. That wasn't walls, that's a floor I clicked on.
This could be it.
Does that mean we can...
I don't think so.
Smash it?
Ah, the cracks are too narrow to pry it out with my hands. Mother said to check the floor, not the wall.
Can we click on anything else then now? Must be another panel. No, that's pretty solid.
Doesn't sound hollow.
We found the right one, we just don't know how to pry it open.
I don't think so. No. It'd be too small to escape through anyway. That worked. Oh.
We need something to pry it open with.
That's what you get for helping to build walls. They put one right in front of you. I won't fit through there.
Do we just click on it several times?
Mother was right. It sounds hollow. This could be it.
Okay, so it's just those two alternates. We just need something to pry it open with.
I don't care who's on the other side. I have nothing to say to them. Nothing.
Also, I'm noticing it's bugged because everything is walls, even the board and the outlet and things like that. All right, now we've got something we can jimmy it open with.
The bowl would crack. The slab's too heavy. No, I just want to get out, then walk away and never come back.
Can we... Alright, we're supposed to collect some water, are we, or something?
I might need it. I don't want anyone to come. I'm done with them.
We can't combine things, no.
No, I just want to get out, then walk away and never come back.
Do we move the small stone then first? Is that it? Clearly.
With that hole, I could lift the slab out.
Really? Genius. How long did you spend apprenticing on how to be a mason? Hold your breath.
She was right.
Also, that would have to be pretty damn deep.
Jack.
We're leaving.
Tell me, was it about Aliena? I know about you two. I have known for a long time.
And how did you know how to get out of that cell? How?
It's not the first prison cell I've had to break out of.
He was locked up in there as well.
Was he a monk?
No. They said he was a thief, but he was not. They hanged him, but he was innocent.
How? How did it happen?
Someone here in Kingsbridge gave him a jeweled cup and told him he could go. A mile down the road, he was arrested and accused of theft. It was like a game to them. They said he had stolen that cup from the priory.
Who said that?
3 men. He managed to escape the way you did, but they caught up with him. They hanged him in Shiring.
Who were those men?
It does not matter.
The bishop,
It's in the past now.
I don't know. Bishop Waleran and somebody else.
That he came from France.
That is what he told me.
Who was Jack's father? According to Jack's mother, the rumours about his father are true. He really was hanged for theft in Shiring, yet Ellen claims that Jack Cherbourg was no thief. She is convinced that 3 men were responsible for his death. These men gave him a jewelled cup from the Priory of Kingsbridge and later arrested him for theft. Ellen does not want to talk about the men responsible for Jack Cherbourg's death. Who were they? And though she had been in love with the French jongleur, the circumstances of how he had come to England and where he had come from remain a mystery even to her.
You want to leave?
So this is all setting it up for the final book then. Finding the truth about her father.
Cherbourg, right?
I knew this day would come.
I'm not a monk.
I know.
And I can't work here with Alfred.
I know. You really love her, don't you, Aliena?
Yes.
You truly are his son, Jack Jackson. This place is too small for you. After your father died, I went into the forest.
Yeah, I know, that's where we
Get away
started.
from it all. But if you live like an animal, then they treat you like one. Do not let them ever find your way in the world. And when it leads you back to me, I want to hear lots of new tales.
Of course.
Those that killed your father, the people they killed, will return to haunt them. I promised them.
Wayleran disrespects you. After all I've done for him. Why rely on him for salvation? There are many priests, many bishops.
Maybe. But you are not making decisions for me either, Walter. No one is. If the Lord wants me to support Wayleran, he will let me know.
And what if he does not? What then? Will you allow Wayleran to order you around?
Mother! So, one of the people that could have set up his father could have been Walter, because wasn't he William's, bodyguard, mentor, tutor type thing? So he may be old enough. So we've got Lou.
I shouldn't weave with the door open. The draft will kill me.
I think the men with swords are more of an issue. The first crown I ever earned. Tom Builder made this fireplace. Only use it for myself. They are barely making progress. Okay, outside.
It's getting cold.
He's a skinny rake. It's easy to tell who his silhouette is. Ding 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 ding. Prison break. Jack, Mr. Stalkerson, yeah.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
Have you seen him?
Disturbing you on an important day like this. But have you by any chance seen Jack since yesterday?
Has something happened?
He's gone. We've been looking for him all morning.
He's gone?
She's an emotional bride. Oh, it's too much for me.
And I'm afraid it is my fault. I had him locked away. But in the end, I just punished anger with wrath.
Well, find him then. We've all failed him.
Oh, we've all failed him.
No, I am the one to blame, and I pray to make it right again. My monks
The power of prayer doesn't work, clearly.
I myself will go to shiring, while Martha is taking a horse to a cave he used to know. Please, don't let this spoil the first day of your marriage, when there should be only reason to rejoice.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not particularly happy about the fact, so what difference is it going to make? 3 days later.
They still haven't found him. How long has it been?
I haven't been counting.
3 days.
Well, I think he's gone for good. I love him like a brother. But first he tries to kill me. Then he runs off. Woody and his family's sick.
Are you hungry? I think I'll prepare some food.
Great. I'm starving.
Spices? There's still a lot of spice left, okay.
We've been married for what? A week?
We're still not consummated!
I haven't been counting.
Right. Feels like a lifetime already, doesn't it? Yet, we still haven't...
See, I told you, they still haven't consummated the marriage.
No.
You've been keeping your distance. I need time!
Oh, I'm sorry. I want this to work, but I need time.
It's alright. Sometimes you look at me like you think your husband isn't a good man. But I am a good man. You'll see.
You're just an idiot, like my brother. Oh, do we have to put spice in the cooking pot? Yeah, I wonder what is going on with Richard at the moment.
Still needs eggs.
Have we got eggs anywhere? Outside, probably, then. Must be outside.
Where are you going?
Oh, nowhere. I just needed some more herbs for the soup.
Huh?
No, we need her eggs.
We need here.
Where the hell's the eggs then? Oh, here we go. Eggs from the basket. We've never seen this far across the place, that's why.
Today, I was thinking about what you and Philip did for our workers when they were afraid that they wouldn't be paid. Offering them coin to make them stay and feel safe. What if I did something similar? How about I could offer them pay in case something happens?
Insurance.
Insurance. What do you think?
Could you afford it?
Could you afford it?
That's up to the prior to decide. He said he'd come over around noon tomorrow. Maybe he could eat with us. And you could help me explain the idea. If you want. I think it would be good for you. To do something other than cooking and weaving. You haven't left the house in 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's not got very far with that weave on the loom there, has she? It's 17 days.
17 days.
I guess we put the eggs in the pot. Yep.
Would you like venison with it?
No, thank you. I'm just here to talk.
Ascetic as always, I see.
It just turns more and more into a habit, really.
We've still got this knife. I'm sure we can't go up to the Earl's castle and just stab him in the throat.
So, you are suggesting that we promise the workers money if the construction is not completed?
Yes, as an insurance. Since the Fleece Fair, they've been quite worried. It would ease their minds a bit.
Yes. Especially since they know they don't have to finish the cathedral in order to get rich. It sounds to me like we would be tempting them to fail deliberately.
I hadn't thought about that.
Be so cynical, Philip.
Don't be so cynical, Philip.
We'll be diplomatic.
I'm not. It's just so hard to encourage goodness these days. We tried so hard in the last few years, yet all we reaped is death and misery.
The alternative would be
Don't
to do
fear
what
the
we're
Reaper.
told.
I really don't think it's a good plan. Sorry. You're just an idiot.
Philip is right. Your plan will only foster greed.
I don't know. I think the idea's good. My workers would know that they would get paid more if they finished the thing. They're not as greedy as you two make them. I just want to ease their minds a bit.
Yes, you said that. Your idea shows great compassion, Alfred.
But no practicality.
But Lady Aliena is right. Man's heart is cruel and wicked. It'd be only a matter of time till the devils of greed and fraud would find their way into Kingsbridge. But that's not the point I wanted to make. I could never promise them coin, because one cannot give what one does not have. Ever since the market collapsed, Kingsbridge is losing more than it earns. We may even run out before we complete the cathedral.
What? It was my father's dream to build that thing. We must finish it.
What with? Could you build faster?
Could you build faster? Finish it before you run out of money?
Is that an option?
It is. I've seen it done before.
It would involve cutting corners, though.
All right. I promise you, I will think about your proposal. Oh, milady, your soup.
It's just well done, that's all. Turned out better than this time, I think. Okay. All we chucked in was eggs and herbs.
Thank you. I'd never thought that my brother could work so hard.
He cares about Knightsbridge. He's trying to impress me. I suppose he does care.
He really cares about Kingsbridge.
I called it Knightsbridge, didn't I? I keep doing that.
Really? Alfred has changed. He used to be such a bully. He seems really concerned about things now. About Kingsbridge, about you, about your family. I can't wait for you to give me a little nephew or niece.
That would involve us actually having sex. There we go.
Oh, that won't happen.
No?
No.
Oh. By the way, I got the blue dye you've been asking for. It's from a woad merchant in Winchester. Took me some time to find him.
Oh, thank you so much, Martha. I guess now I finally have to finish my weaving.
How's it going?
I'm taking my time.
I'm
Clearly.
taking my time. I'm not in a rush.
What does Sir Richard think of the idea?
I haven't told him yet. When he comes here, he's mostly interested in coin. But that's the deal.
It depends.
He thinks and I pay. It's an endless circle.
Yeah, cobalt blue is expensive. Woad, not so much. Let's face it, they plastered it on their bodies, didn't they?
So we don't end up losing purpose.
Have you decided on an animal yet? You really should have an animal on it.
Spot a bear, eagle, fox, lion. Well, we haven't got a time limit on it. What should we choose? I'm thinking of fox, because Richard the lion, I don't think so. He's not a lion. I'm trying to go for the weakest creature there. He's a lion. Though there would be an irony that fox is supposed to be sly, and he's not exactly the brightest spark, is he? Okay, then we'll go lion.
It will sport a lion.
Wow, that's a strong animal. I like that. Ali, I'm so sorry that I mentioned wanting a niece. I just thought, in the last month, that you were, well, growing a bit.
Oh, I'm just getting fat.
You're not getting fat?
You forget that there's not a lot for me to do other than sit around and eat.
Then we should take a hike soon. Stretch your legs and get some sunshine.
I'd like that. I would like that a lot. But not today. I need to finish the coat of arms first. Get it done while I still can.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably at it enough for her to actually get pregnant by him. Oh, Christ, how much of this do we have to do? Seriously. I'm not here for doing... I can't have Jack's baby. I'm pregnant. Damn it. Had to marry to fulfill my oath. Marrying Alfred was a mistake. Go with the oath. Nothing he does pleases me. He is trying his best. He's just pathetic. He's not the love of my life either. I tried to be a good wife. Apart from consummating the marriage, that is. I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know what to do anymore. I had to marry Alfred to fulfill my oath. I wish that Jack would have understood. Love alone could never stop William Hamleigh. Only money and influence. With Alfred as a husband, I can fulfill
Or a
my
well-placed
father's
blade.
last wish. And ever since we've been married, he's been working deep into the nights to finish the cathedral. And when he's home, he expects nothing in return, although I can see so much longing in his eyes. He is trying his best to make our arrangement work. And I try to be a good wife.
You approve these stabby thoughts. You're rubbing off on me, aren't you, Valdir?
When I married him. But what I didn't know back then was that I am pregnant with your grandchild.
You brought this on yourself. You had the love of your life, and you threw it away.
You score me for what I did. Asked to be here to judge.
I didn't ask you here to judge me.
Well, pity then that I can't help myself. First and foremost, I blame that priest who turned my son into a monk. But you're a very close second.
I made my choice. I will get Jack back. Go on then.
What if I brought Jack back?
Oh, Aliena. Jack has left England. There's no possible way to find out where he went. I want you to know one thing. Jack loved you. For me, that makes you still family. If you can't have his baby, give it to me. I will raise it far away from this crooked world that had no room for my son.
I don't want to give our child away.
Then you cannot stay here. You cannot go on like this.
But I have to.
I'll do it with Alfred just once and make out that it was a premature birth. That's all.
It's finished. I want you to wear it when you go to battle. To remind us of what we are fighting for.
Huh. Why a lion?
It's strong and in command. We'll go with noble and proud.
Because it's a noble and proud.
Because he's not exactly in command of his thoughts.
It symbolizes what we should ceaselessly strive to be.
You hear that, Alfred? I'm a lion. Rawr.
Christ. Okay, it was worth choosing that just for his impression.
Sorry.
How's the war going, by the way?
As you're standing with the king, I can't go on for it. Can it? Yeah, go on.
It can't go on forever, can it?
Rawr.
The good thing is, William Hamleigh is turning out to be quite the lousy player. In our last battle, he ran away when things started to get a bit tight. They say he was afraid to die before he settled matters with his mother.
His mother? I thought she was dead.
No one's seen her in years, not since her husband died. But rumor has it she's still alive and joyfully pulling his strings. Mention her to William, and he goes as pale as a sheep. Ali, we are so close, but we need to be careful. We mustn't let our guard down.
Is there anything you need from me, Richard?
Well, a new
More
saddle
money
would be nice.
I'll see to it.
And a horse to put it on, of course. The last one caught quite a few arrows.
Right.
I'll be out for a while. I've got some business at the market with Martha.
All right.
Ania's design of coat of arms serves as an emblem for her family, meant to be worn on a shield, surcoat, tabard, or flag, and carried into battle. Each element on a coat of arms is meant to provide unique insight into the history and ideals of the carrier, which is why Aliena chose a lion, which is strong and will never stop fighting.
I can't believe you two have almost done it. You've almost won your father's earldom back.
Oh, don't say that until it's actually happened.
Don't tempt fate.
I'll see you later in the evening.
Ah, there you are.
I always wondered what it would have been like to grow up in a forest.
Oh, it's cold. Very, very cold. When I was young, I spent a night in Ellen's cave. If it hadn't been for her soup, I would have died for sure.
Landing site for logs and rocks. New construction site. Richard urged Alfred to raise the wall. Okay. There was something else, wasn't there? Beyond the hills. Oh, sheep pastures. It's getting warmer again. It's time to get shearing. They say more towns are growing out there. That's where Ellen and Jack came from. Ever since Alfred took to Philip. They've been working hard. It's almost finished now.
What kind of soup?
I think it had deer in it.
Deer?
Yes. Jack had caught it before we met him. I think it was the only one he ever caught.
But hunting deer is...
I know. It's punishable by death. Jack never was one for rules and laws.
Right. He was always busy with something, just not with what Tom asked him to do.
Jack? Yes. Yes, he was.
You will be an aunt soon.
What?
But don't tell Alfred. I haven't told him yet.
You still think marrying him was a mistake?
Yes.
I do.
I do too. But you did it for very good reasons. So, maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. Maybe it will work. Not in a loving way, but more like a partnership. You two seeing eye to eye to each other.
Maybe. But the baby is not...
What was that?
I told you they were cutting corners. Dun dun dun. Okay, sprogging time.
Fast. Like the Babylonians, they sought to be grander than God, and for this we all have to suffer.
It was the stone roof. He started building a stone roof. If Papa had still been alive, he would have stopped him.
You're with child? How can you be with child if we never...
My cub is gone and will never return. You threw it all away for a life of lies and a kingdom of dust.
Without a cathedral, my mother will spend an eternity in hell. And by God, I hope you won't suffer the same fate for this. I can't stay. Not without work. And not like this. I'm sorry.
There's no need to cry.
It's the redhead bastard child. It's all not worked. Yeah, I told you they jinxed it by saying it was almost done.
Where do we go from here?
We could always cook the baby. Get rid of the evidence. No. House is all mine again. It's in shambles. Yeah, great spelling. You normally blame me for being not able to read stuff, but I'm not even going to attempt that.
We will build a cathedral right here, towering high above Shiring. But it will not be a cheap undertaking.
Money is no object. I shall build it for our Lord and my mother, so that the Lord will heal her.
I am sure he will. Ah, yes, there he is.
Who?
We will need a master builder.
My bishop,
I think I have the right man.
My bishop, my name is Alfred Builder.
No, Richard's her brother. Alfred is the builder. Oh, we're heading to France, are we? Well, it's a bit of an anticlimactic. I thought it'd be a big dramatic end to the episode, chapter, book, whatever it is. But like I said, it's done now.
Next time on The Pillars of the Earth. Witness the climactic final part of the series.
It's time we take back what was taken from us.
It's time to face our enemies.
It is time to make a stand for what we believe in.
The Pillars of the Earth. Book 3. The Eye of the Storm.
Now, I think that's due to come out in May, if I can remember rightly. We can have a look. Presuming this is going to carry on ticking over. If I do this, no, it's going to pause. Okay. Let me grab Steam up. Pillars of the Earth. There we go. Community. Right. Out in May, yeah. As I thought. So, like I said, we will have to find something else for next week. As always, send me your suggestions. Like I said, I will be looking for another kind of story-based one. I mean, what did we have on the list originally as other options? Because I chucked a load in the Discord, didn't I? Suggestions. So I went Kentucky Route Zero, Tyranny, Cat Lady, Long Journey Home, Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Oh, Pillars of Eternity. That would be a long haul. That would probably take us through May and beyond, wouldn't it? Last Day of June. Telltale ones I actually have are Walking Dead, Tales from Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Minecraft, and Batman. But if you have any suggestions, do let me know. Also, why is the text over the other text there? There is a few issues in this. Wrong names and things like that. But anyway, we will head back here, and we've got